Hit it.
All right, ready?
Yep. All at once.
Do you need me to clap? You
We screwed up the clap. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joe and Kenny with the complaint department. We have Gabby with us. Gabby is the fiancée of Noah from last week. She is the bug guy, Mike, from last 2 weeks before when this comes out, because it was last week to us, but it's 2 weeks to you people. Bug guy's daughter, Carol Steering Wheel's daughter from the Faces with the Steering Wheel. Fuzz Yinzer Golf is the brother. I only have one family.
3 podcasts ago.
Yep. I only have one family to pick from, and I'm sucking them for all they're worth.
Not even his own family.
No, my family won't do this. They don't trust me.
No.
Your family doesn't know any better. I just be like, hey, what are you doing Friday? And they think I'm going to get him over here and get him drunk. Well, I did get Mike pretty sauced, though.
You did. And then he went to your mom's house and proceeded to fall on the floor.
He did. He cleans the floor with his face. It's fine. That's the way you do it. So, Noah, Noah, good Lord. Gabby, he's over there. It's distracting. We made him not talk, but he's back there and he can't say anything. It's like a weird dungeon thing in the basement. We tied him up. It's great.
He's fed. You know, he got watered last night and he's fine.
The man in the iron mask.
He has Chipotle.
Fucking wait.
He's eating Chipotle, so he'll pee to the bathroom and back. He's going to use the bidet multiple times. That asshole is going to be on fire.
No, not after the bidet, it won't.
Well, it'll be on fire, and then the bidet goes and cools it down like a little. Steam. It's like a tiny little firefighter in the toilet for you, just like.
It'd be like when it rains on a hot day and you just see the steam.
Steam. You look a cartoon like fucking SpongeBob up there.
All right, so since we talked about Noah's asshole enough, what's next?
Well, we were talking about bidets. Do you bidet? Do you have a bidet?
I have never used a bidet.
Why?
I don't own one.
Oh, that's a good reason.
However, I did use the facilities upstairs before this, and I did not use it. I was intimidated. I was scared.
It is scary.
It seems...
Do you have a problem with something touching your butt or just water?
Both.
Okay. Sorry, no. Can't help you.
It is intimidating. Like the first time, you're like, as a guy, like we're not allowed to let
how
anything.
Much pressure should I give it? Like, should it just tickle or should it fucking punch me?
Right? And you're like, that's scary. Like you turn it, and before it squirts you, it goes. Psst, it starts to make the noise.
Like you hear it
because the nozzle needs. I'm making this way worse for your first experience.
I'm not planning on doing it.
Like you hear it coming.
Yeah. Like the nozzle needs it's like by pressure.
You know, we're not selling
so
bidets. I hope.
Yeah, this is.
We're
going to be sponsored by bidets.
We're not getting bidets.
Click the Amazon link in the description.
It's right here.
Right.
That's how we get sponsored. Fucking bidets. It's just the Amazon link.
Yeah, we're like
4 cents.
Don't worry, guys. Your first experience is going to be great.
Click the link. Or that and toilet paper.
Right? Okay. All right. Yep. So the bidet was a no, but over the top, underneath for the toilet
how
paper.
Do you do your toilet paper?
Like my dad normally doesn't care. I don't care. But at home, it has to go over because it doesn't work if it's the other way.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Your dad said he likes it under.
I don't live with my dad anymore.
No, but you said
that's true.
You said like
he said. I thought he said. He doesn't care.
No, he said under because he discussed that he might go to other people's houses and change it to under.
He's so weird.
Well, yeah, that's why we brought him on.
Yeah.
We're diving in. Was Mike lying to us? Does he not go to people's houses and change it?
He hasn't been to my house in a while. Excuse me. So I don't know if he does that or not, but.
You need a monitor for us. Next time you come over, he comes over, and then you come back on the podcast.
Take a picture of the toilet paper before and after.
She's coming back with a fucking Excel sheet. Actually, July, he didn't fix it. But in August, he was pissed. He was flipping that son of a bitch like a fucking flip cup. Remember back in the day with moms?
Oh my God, I used to crush flip cup.
Right? What happened?
How old was I? Like 12?
Yeah, well, train them young.
Yeah.
Like, right? That way when you...
I mean, she played with water. It's all right.
I did.
Water.
It was sink water. It was gross. I did like this much.
It was definitely sink water.
Yeah, water.
It was from the laundry room.
Which is our sink water around here has chlorine in it like fucking galore.
Did you actually drink it?
The water?
The sink water?
Like I said, less than this. It was a boop boop, and that
Speaking
was
of which, your drink's empty. I'm sorry. Slide it over here.
I'll
fix it.
What he's done.
Yeah, Kenny will go into the next talk. Whatever.
So you don't want a bidet. You don't want any butt touching things. You don't care if you don't care if
God no, that sucks,
over
bro.
Or under. So let me touch on this one here before we dive into the other stuff, just because I think this dives in anyway. Sleeping habits of you and your spouse. So here's the thing, right? So here's my complaint.
I need my drink.
I'm the first to wake up in the morning and the last to go to bed. But while I'm in bed, I get about a quarter of it.
It's fine.
And 3/4 is designated to my wife, the animals, the child.
Oh, see.
And then everything else. And then I get yelled at for trying to encroach into even like half territory. So I was curious, like, do you have any of those kind of issues with Noah? Does he steal the blankets? Does he roll around a lot? Does he Dutch oven you in your sleep? Anything we should be concerned about?
I'm going to preface this off, Noah. I love you.
No,
you don't have to say that. This is the complaint department.
Okay, so the Dutch oven part, yes, sometimes. Not like over the head, but he'll let one rip and it's disgusting. We don't have a child, so that's all.
No, but you have fur children.
We have one cat together. Yeah. When we had the 4 living with us at that one point, it was a mess because I had Oreo up top with me, and then I had Oliver laying in my legs. I had Archie on top of my head. It was bad. But
how
Oliver,
many is that?
That was 3. And then Rebecca, bad bitty Becca, love her.
So there's
we
now
had
there's 4?
We had 4 together at one point.
Holy hell. And that's not even counting Noah.
Correct.
Goodness.
Hey, Joe, if you have 4 cats and now you have 1, how many did you take away?
7.
No. Close.
I fucking hate this podcast.
Okay, so anyway, so now we just have Oliver, Rebecca, anyway, Oreo and Archie are at my mom's. Anyway, Oliver sleeps with me, not with Noah. He sleeps right against my leg, and I can't move. So I have this much of the blanket that I can pull up. I can't move it side to side because he's there, and he's a big ass cat. He's got one of those. Insert picture of Oliver right here.
Yeah. I've got a large cat.
Send me it. I'm not going to do it.
That's fine. He's an orange tabby, for those of you who care. He's a big boy, but I can't move with him. And Noah's always like, just get him down. I'm like, I can't do that. Noah, on the other hand, we have our sides. You know, nobody sleeps in the middle. We have our sides.
Okay.
He sleeps.
What size bed?
It's a queen.
Okay.
We have a queen. We have a king size comforter just because
Makes
more
sense.
blanket.
Gotcha, yeah.
Love it.
One comforter.
Okay. Top sheet. I know that's a debate. People don't like top sheets now. At least people my age don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. Whatever.
Wait, what is the bed. I'm not the top sheet. Is that the sheet
Not
that goes over
one.
top of me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the one under.
Yeah.
Because the fitted
sheet goes under
right?
you.
And they pretend like the fitted sheet's going to stay on the bed, but you know they have intentions.
It does if you buy those extra clippy things.
What? No, we're going to get me into it. Don't.
Well, look, we're still talking about sleeping habits
I know.
first. Then we'll get into fitted sheets later.
I know. I have it on the fucking list.
Noah decides, we have our sides. Noah sleeps with his pillow under his shoulder. He sleeps like this.
Okay.
The camera.
Like this. Face, and I have a picture of it. Snores like there's no tomorrow. It's awful. But he's pretty good at, we share the blanket. We have that bigger blanket, so I normally end up with it because he's always hot and he has a fan blowing this far from his face.
I sleep with a fan too.
Which is fine. You know, I sleep with it sometimes when he's not home, and it's not facing me just for noise. He has it right in his face. Even in the dead of winter, I'm freezing, and he is on 3, not on 2, not on 1.
Oh, it can be like 27 degrees out. I'm turning that bitch up to max.
To each their own. But
I want to see icicles coming off my nose.
I was going to say, when I'm sleeping, I look like I'm fucking sailing. Like, it's fucking
I want to look
blasting
like
me
Jack
in the
Torrance
face.
from The Shining, like when I fucking wake up out in the snow.
Oh yeah, like it combs my hair just straight the fuck back. It's awesome.
Well, in the summertime, that's fine. Like when I lived at home, I had an AC. I turned that shit to like 60, the coldest it could go.
Pretty
but
much.
Not in the wintertime. I'm freezing. I have on 5 blankets, fuzzy socks, pants, and a sweatshirt, and I'm shivering.
Yeah.
There have been gloves at certain points. Anyway.
Yes. Maddie gets very cold. Yes, I mean, sleeping with her, and
Yeah.
I mean, like, we disagree. She doesn't have a fan. I have my fan. She put a shelf above our bed. She mounted it to the wall for, like, plants and girl things.
Yeah.
I don't have anything up there. The Google Home is up there. That's it. And now I used it. I mounted it because it came out, and I mounted my fan right there. It's actually straight down on me now. It's amazing.
That's a good idea.
Jen has a fan of her own for when she wants to, but we have the one fan in the room, but even it's on my side aimed at me.
Yeah.
But I am a hot sleeper. Like, I put off an immense amount of heat when I sleep, so
is he.
I don't really need a blanket usually.
Yeah. Well, as you were saying with the blanket problem, yeah, dogs are fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Like, and they get into bed first. So they're like the bed sheet pins.
Yep.
And you're like, you fat motherfucker. Like, get the fuck. And I feel bad
big.
because I pull that son of a bitch and I make that dog do a fucking flip. I'm like, get the fuck up. And then
It's like, you're one of those tabletops trying to pull it off. You know, the glasses,
Real
and the
quick,
dogs are like,
pull it down.
Yeah. And I'm like, get up. I did the same shit last night. They're like pulling on it and they're just like they fucking know that you're going to get flipped onto the fucking floor if you don't move.
Yeah.
They don't learn.
That's
like, whatever.
That's how it was with Mom and Dad when Cores was alive.
Yeah, Cores. We all miss Cores.
Big dog.
Yeah, attentive too.
You've seen Cores.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. He's
Yeah.
husky mixed, or a border collie mixed with a husky, big dog.
Yeah.
He took up the entire bed. And then you have Archie on top of that, and Oreo, who's also fat, on top of that. They all slept with them. It was bad.
Oh, the bed pins.
It was here, and like right in the middle of them. So they had the two cats on the side and Cores in the middle.
See, I'm lucky. The dog sleeps in his crate. He likes his crate. That's his house. He's happy there. But the cats, we do have Jerry, who will like lay in the middle, and he's a very large orange cat that will. He's like a paperweight, but for blankets. So
Dude, the
holds
orange. Is it
everything
just
in.
me? Not to be an ass, but did the orange ones just get to be the fucking biggest or what?
I would
Garfield
think
was
that.
big.
But
Yeah.
we have one orange one, Frank, who is actually a skinny guy, but I think it's just because he runs away from all the other ones in the house all the time. So
He's got to be like the parkour of fucking cats. Like
He is.
couch there to the counter,
That's
to
how
the
mine
sink,
is.
to the fridge.
He is, exactly. He does go on top of the fridge. We actually have
That's
a
insane.
lock on our freezer because they have opened it numerous times.
Like child-proofing the
And-
house.
No, wait,
all
wait,
that.
wait. Time out.
We had to put a child-proof lock on
'Cause-
the freezer.
Because of the fucking cat?
Yeah.
Like, I'd expect that from a dog.
Because
Your
they'll
mom and
jump
dad had
from
to
the
do that.
top.
Not the freezer.
Not the freezer, but the
Oh,
cabinets.
yeah, the cabinets,
Where the,
yeah.
bleach and
Should be called a
Clorox is.
cat nibbing it.
It's the same thing, man.
That was awful.
My cat's jumping
that
from
was-
the fridge.
Let's just fix that,
That
word
was
To the cat
right here. Wait, no logos. Yeah, no logos.
We have. We'll turn it to the side. We'll blur it out.
It's almost done. You want the last
go ahead.
bit?
Blur it out in post.
There we go. Yeah, that'll happen. I edit these a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't say, I want that shit edited out at 15 seconds, that shit ain't happening.
He doesn't, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
how it
all
works.
71 of our subscribers, unfortunately, we're not at 69 anymore, which is, well, that's okay.
You know, you were complaining you didn't want anybody to join. Now you're like, we got 2 more only.
But the one to make us to 70 was Noah. It was like fucking taking my sister
the problem
to prom.
is there.
Fucking
Noah shouldn't
bullshit.
have been 70. Noah should have been like 3. The moment that we allowed Noah on,
He was-
should have been subscribed.
What the fuck is with your fiance being on the fucking show and not fucking subscribing to us?
I don't know. I'm checking the subscribe list right now, though.
Oh, look at that. Now she's
List.
getting
Wait, you can
subscribed.
see who subscribed?
I can't see who subscribed. I can see how many subscribed. You have 71?
Oh, yeah, we're at 71.
Oh, wait. Can I see who subscribed?
I look at
Yeah,
it
you can
I don't
see
think I
it.
can.
only
You guys
every
can.
single day. Because if I wake up and I get enough subscriber, it gets me out of bed. If not, I still have to get out of bed and go to work.
Comment
It's just
down
with
below
one
if I
less
should
subscriber.
unsubscribe.
Well, yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. She's whispering to us later.
I'm whispering to
Yeah.
to the
She's
to
like,
the,
Joe's
to
bored
Doug.
talking
I'm talking to
about
Doug.
us.
Doug!
Hi, Doug.
Doug! We need more accounts, Doug.
Yeah.
We need more subscribers.
Every fucking Doug has created 50 accounts. He just got tired of it, so that's why we've not.
Doug
gotten any
logs in
more
from his
subscribers.
iPhone and it says hide my email, and he's like, "Yep, I need to do that one for Joe."
Fucking Doug. He's in the woods just making Google accounts. Google shut him down.
Oh my god.
Dude, I was right at the bubble level there. If I didn't drink some of that,
were gonna hurt
especially with
yourself?
me getting pissed and slamming it.
Yeah.
All right, we're not done with the fucking fitted sheet. All right, fuck the fitted sheet. Fuck fitted sheets. Fuck fitted sheets. Have I meant fuck fitted sheets? Fuck fitted.
Say that 5 times fast.
He
Fuck
acts like
fitted sheets. Fuck fitted sheets. Fuck fitted feet.
Joe-
Fuck fitted feet.
as much as Joe hates them, he acts like he washes them, folds them, and puts them on the bed.
Okay.
all
You know
by
what?
himself.
You know what? If I did wash them and fold them and put them, that means I respect them. I don't respect them.
No, you just don't know how to fold them.
How the fuck do you fold a fitted sheet? Because I have no idea.
There are TikTok reels for that.
I have one. You don't want to know? I have one saved. I have it in my save.
You tuck them into,
I've tried.
each
My
other.
mother has showed me.
and then
You
you
put 'em in
fold it
your
over
hands,
so it gets flat.
You do this. You
Yeah.
fold them, and then I'm fucking lost.
And then you just go
Yep.
and put it in the fucking thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Put it
But
in a ball
genuinely-
and put it in the.
It pisses me off that I can't do
Or
it.
actually, what I do is I take it out of the dryer and I go, Jen, are we putting this one on? No.
Good.
We'll be over there when we need it.
Why do we need to fold them? Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean,
We
when
have-
you
Is it going to
stretch
get
it,
wrinkly?
right? But no, like, why do they suck? Like, does the designer of these things not realize they don't work?
Well, I think it's not the designer of that. I think it's that the mafia that owns the mattress warehouse that Noah discussed last week has made it that they're all different sizes so that they can fit different amounts of drugs in them all. And that means that the sheets cannot be of standard size for everything.
Yeah. They did. I've never, without assistance, I've never seen one that worked. You're like, you got to buy this thing, but you got to buy this other thing to go with it.
I will say this. The ones we got from Sleep Number originally were really nice. They had that extra thing that we were discussing that holds it actually sewn in.
Strap-ons.
Sewn into
That's hot.
the
Whoa.
I
fabric.
put that fucker on upside down, right? Put Maddie under it. Yeah, that'd be what's up. I'd buy 3 of them because
But
we'd
even
have to
those-
wash them a
All
lot.
right.
Woo! Let's go.
Even those, though, they tell you that if you're going
Podcast.
to buy regular sheets, you need to buy deep pocket sheets. So they tell you, like, it's going to be a big fucking sheet to fit.
Oh. Podcast after dark. Let's
All
fucking
right.
go.
Our podcast is always after dark.
What?
It's
We
fucking-
started with washing our asshole
It's
first.
10
I mean,
o'clock.
what else
That's
could...
true.
It is. It's 10:30.
It's 10:30.
You had to come here after work. You do have a job.
I did.
Like all the rest of
I
us.
do.
We're all going to retire from the podcast, though.
This is my
Who's
last
Doug?
one ever.
As soon as Doug starts hitting up that Patreon. Hey. He'll give us like $1, which then of that and a Patreon, we're going to get like 20 cents. So
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but I'm sure we see like a nickel.
yeah, it's like the
And then we got to
dollar
split
ones.
that with Noah, too, because we let him run the TikTok.
Yeah, he's our full-on social media manager and just subscribed last week. That's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
I tell you
We've
what.
had him on twice.
twice.
Just subscribed recently.
Your fiance sucks.
I'm sorry.
She's
Yeah,
not
well-
subscribed either. Don't
Yes,
listen.
I am.
Well, she's just subscribed to Noah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Got the wedding coming up.
Yeah.
Is that
And your sister's birthday, actually.
Is that a good subscription? You want to
This
turn
is a
him
great
in yet? You want to return it?
The only issue is
unsubscribe?
the only issue is that I'm done. You can take it back. I'm kidding. The only issue is it doesn't fit.
You got to get it resized.
It still doesn't. No, I got it resized.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm a 7.5 normally on my ring finger.
That's what I told Maddie too.
Okay.
All right. Hey.
Well, you meant centimeters. She just didn't know the scale you were dealing with.
Man,
Millimeters.
damn it. I hate this
Wow.
podcast.
So you got it resized. It still doesn't fit.
So when he bought it, it was a 7.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a 7.5 on this finger.
Okay.
Was it he's not looking at me. The day that he got it back from being resized to a 7.5, we went to Pandora.
Okay.
And I tried on a ring on this finger, 7.5, and it did not fit. It slid right off. Maybe it's because I lost weight. I have no idea.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost, I thought that was you, sorry. I lost 30 pounds, which is great.
Congrats.
Whoop, whoop. I got
anyway.
real fat. My buttons are like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
You
Joe's
know?
gaining weight again. He's
I
not
know.
eating.
Good Lord, look at
Oh,
this
Lord.
one right in
Oh,
front of the belly
Lord.
button. It looks like that like dude holding back like the dam. He's like, I got it. I got
Oh,
it. Like
Lord.
when the pieces of fabric look like hands and legs.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy a bigger shirt. Like,
Fuck that. That's
We've
going to cost me
discussed
money.
this.
I've spent it all on this fucking podcast. This table was like $50. These glasses, I got nothing. I had to get Noah to donate the
Yeah,
sign.
Noah's mom donated the sign that we're picking up next week sometime.
Oh, that's what we should do. Like the Twitter or the whatever,
We take donations.
the Twitch, right? They're like, I want to buy a laptop, and it's like for $20, and you're like, when I make it to $20, do you think they're gonna spend it on that? They're gonna buy fucking ramen noodles. They're gonna buy a fucking.
Well, in
sign.
our case, we don't have to buy ramen noodles. So if you give us $20, we'll buy not a laptop, but I guess a Chromebook.
Oh, dude, what if we did ridiculous items like a fucking dildo with a suction cup?
That's
That
the
would
centerpiece.
fucking work. Yeah.
Yeah.
People would fucking tune in.
All right. Doug, $20 donation. We'll get you a suction cup dildo right there. And we'll use it to aim at whichever guest is talking while they're
Oh, it's the
discussing.
talking stick. We all hold it.
Like a talking dick stick.
So, what do you think? Fucking.
I mean, we can get a Joe-sized one, so it's like,
Oh, that's.
hi, guys.
Hi, how you
Those mini-
Hold on,
I
that might be a
forgot.
little too much.
No,
Might-
you
All
can't hear me right now. Shit.
Nope. Noah's here, but we can't talk to him.
No.
Yeah, we don't need to talk to Noah. He's not here.
He's tied up over there in the basement.
Yeah, that's the
hogtied.
part.
Yeah.
I'll let him.
Sorry, we interrupted
That's okay.
your
It's-
ring
it's literally-
resize.
Yeah, so you
Sizing
got your
story.
ring resize. It doesn't fit.
How
You
does he
lost
not know
some weight.
sizes?
That's great.
Yes. It was a 7 hat slid right off. And he's like, oh fuck, like, because he just got it resized to a 7.5.
He's
And
like, fuck, it's a lot of money. Right. You can't lose that shit.
it's free.
Oh.
Resizing your rings is free.
It's good because he spent all his money on that
Yeah.
sign back
He
there.
bought that sign back here. We're whew.
That's it.
He has no more money.
Yeah.
But it was a few weeks before we were going on the cruise, which is when he proposed. And he's like, what do I do? I think he asked his mom. He asked the guy at Kay's. He was just like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, just wait, deal with it.
wrap
You're
tape
fine.
on it.
Well, then, yeah. And he gave us this little like spring
The
thing.
sizers.
I've seen those at weddings because I do the weddings.
Yeah, I'll take it off real quick.
Yeah,
But
there's sizer. Like I had one of those for a while before I got mine resized.
I don't know. I usually just hide it because I don't know how to take the thing. Oh, no fucking way. It's that easy to take off.
Yeah.
I've been scared to take the thing off. I thought they were fucking
I'm an
calibrated or
influencer.
something.
I'm an
I
influencer.
think you're hiding the light though. There you go. Now they can see it. We're gonna zoom in on that in the edit.
No, we're not.
No,
no,
we're not. All these things I'm lying to you.
So if I put it on now,
It's not a truth
it
podcast.
still like slides around really bad,
Oh,
and it
no.
just comes right off, which is absurd because there's no way this hand is a 6.5. If I get it sized down, there's no way it's a 6.5.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Like when I got my wedding ring, I got the hard one, right? And I've gone to the squishy ones
Yeah.
because I feel like the hard ones are uncomfortable. Do you wear a hard ring or a squishy
Yeah, I have a
ring?
hard one.
It doesn't it hurt? Like my hand, like my ring finger was like all of a sudden in charge, and like it was hitting my middle finger and my here, and it made them sore.
You know what I'm hearing? You have very sensitive fingers,
very
I'm
apparently.
a sensitive guy,
hand.
man.
This is not like that bad. Like that's.
Mine doesn't sound like it hurts.
Yeah,
Look
I
at this. Yeah, that sounds comfortable.
Put it on.
It's gonna be.
like
Oh my god, we have like
measure.
the same fucking size.
10.
That fits perfect.
It's a
Yeah,
10.
mine's at 10. See, you see how that hurts? You're hurting me.
Doesn't
now.
hurt.
It's like marriage. It really hurts.
It doesn't hurt. You
It
get
symbolizes
used to
it well. This one in the middle is doing well, but the
you
outside
just
ones it
you
hurts.
gotta get used to it.
It's like in the bed, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, but
When
you
I'm
can't-
cuddling her and then this
You
other
are
guy comes
talking
in.
about hard and
But
soft.
why are you like
so-
walking around like this? Are you trying to like?
Your hands are always like
getting,
separated.
getting, you know,
Are you Sig Heilin or something?
what was that from?
Should we?
We
No.
should blur that.
Yeah.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, that's.
That was it. All right, I'm sorry. We don't talk this dirty when there's a guy on the podcast. All of a sudden there's a girl on the podcast. I become a bum.
Alicia was on the podcast.
That was the first one. I didn't know what I was doing.
And then we had Maddie, and then we had Jen.
Maddie's
Yeah.
different. She's my wife. I'm gonna fucking tell her anything. Cause she's like, yeah, was that one comedian? Right? No, I don't want to steal their jokes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways,
All right, so-
moving on.
We were.
Are we
into-
moving on? Was that
We
over?
were at Fitted Sheets, and then we were talking about weddings, and then we talked about the ring. Now, so wedding planning. Do you have a videographer, and is it this waste
Kinda.
of space?
You're gonna get the same setup.
Yeah, you
The
get
mic,
this, you get
that
the
camera.
podcast.
Hey, how's this setup look? Because that's what you're getting.
is what
This
you're
is
getting.
where the wedding is actually going to be.
Yeah, in the
Just-
basement. We're doing it
We're
right
gonna put
here.
Noah
Y'all are
behind the
invited, all
camera.
71
Noah's
of
gonna
you.
be tied up in the sex swing. We have him in already
Oh,
over there.
Perfect.
We're gonna ask Lance to stand in at the altar while we wait for Noah to finish up getting everything set up, and then we'll swap him out again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know you guys talked about it briefly, but did they know that story
About
about Noah being a stepdad?
Oh, the one day? No. Sneaking him into the thing. Yeah.
Family photo.
Into the theme park. Did we actually do that?
Yes,
They
I
did
have
do
it.
that?
Did
Yeah.
you see it?
There's a family photo of it, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, no, they don't know that story.
We don't have to tell it, but
No, the
Noah
funny
can tell
part
it.
Noah
is...
can tell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
When was that?
It's funny, though.
That was this day. Here it is.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then we have.
Jesus. Yeah.
It'll be up here.
Yeah.
No,
it won't.
You're asking Joe to do work.
Yeah. We there was an extra ticket for a said theme park that uses facial recognition to get you into the park.
Which is insane.
So if you use ticket on day 1, they want same person to use ticket on day 2, which is kind of go fuck yourself. Like anybody, you paid for that day. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who's coming day 2?
Yeah.
Like I get it, day 1, maybe the same guy, right? Like we're sneaking the tickets out the back door or something. Like I got time to do that.
Yeah.
But anyways, so like day 2, and like we just had to convince the dude at the gate, like, nah, it's same dude, right? And we were like going, and we were like, okay, that dude. There's like 10. There's 10 lanes
weaker
to get
than
in.
the others.
And we're like, that dumb motherfucker over there.
Okay.
He looks the weakest.
He's not gonna care. I can convince that guy.
Yeah.
So we got in that line, like he had his mask on like crooked, and I was like, come on, he's giving it away here. So we get up, right? And then like ding, I scan mine. Yep, looks like me, right? Everybody ding, 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 ding. Freaking Noah's the last one, and we're like, Dad, come on, we're not gonna let Daddy, let's go, come on. And the guy's like fucking with his mask, like, oh, I can't. Override it. Got him in the fucking park, yeah. Which is funny as shit because it wasn't part of that family, but then we got the family photo after that, which is funny as shit.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I think they sent it to me the next morning. I was like, this is incredible. And then of course the rest of the week it was Daddy Noah.
Yeah.
We're gonna start calling him Daddy Noah. That's what we're gonna
We'll get
refer
name
to him on a
tags.
podcast.
Yeah.
Daddy Noah. That's his
Yeah.
new nickname from now
Oh
on.
God! But then we had to ride the train in the park to
Yeah.
go back and forth because we couldn't go out the main entrance, and that screwed us out of like 2 hours. Daddy Noah. But it's fine. It's fine. They'll be calling for a lawsuit now. But at least they better subscribe before they send a lawsuit, or at least before they show up on the show and aren't subscribed to my show.
Like Daddy Noah.
Like Daddy Noah over there. You know what? We bash me all the time. We're bashing Daddy Noah now that
I
he's
mean,
not
we've
here.
invited him on the podcast. He might as well get yelled at.
No, it's gonna be like, screw your TikTok. Delete.
Yeah.
That's just gonna happen. All 4 followers we had, we lost on TikTok already.
He's gonna convince the Bear family to never come back.
My whole crop.
guests are
My
gone.
whole crop of guests. Damn it.
Oh my God, everybody.
So you have a videographer. Did you get a
We
photographer?
do not have.
Well, I mean, Joe's
I'm
gonna,
doing
He's
it.
gonna set up. Hopefully,
He's gonna
if,
set up some cameras.
if he still is okay with setting.
Yep.
I think we
My
agreed to that on
photographer
the last
set up
podcast.
two cameras.
For video?
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
nice.
dope.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I'll do it if you need it.
yeah.
I'll give you the same treatment that I gave him, Fuzz, to do it for anybody else. Myself.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah.
Did
It's
you
a
do-
camera
did you
with
do
mics,
Doug's? Did
just
you
like
do
this.
Doug's?
Yeah, did Doug's.
It was all.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all of you guys.
Yeah,
for
that was
you and
different.
Doug's.
Yeah, for Doug, but Doug's we couldn't move because that was Vegas. That was different. Sorry, Doug, we're giving away the story. The we can't. We're having Doug. You're coming on in
Yeah,
June.
Doug, you have to come
June. He said June.
Did he?
That's
Well,
my
he said
birthday.
June in like December, so I'm holding him to it. So, yeah, his wedding was in the Vegas. So
Vegas.
they're
Vegas.
like
the TikTok,
very
it's
quick
the
with their
Vegas.
stuff, so they want to make money. So
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
like everything's an upcharge. So like the video it, so they're like, well, family can video, but they can't move. So once you were seated, you couldn't like get up to get like a better angle or like be in the middle. No, so we like had to do everything from our seats. Like I couldn't
hate
move.
that.
That was, I was like, it wasn't that long of a ceremony, but I was like,
Yeah.
what are they gonna do? They gonna tackle me in the middle of the ceremony? I should have tried it. That would have made it a great video.
Would have been so fun.
Right? We would have seen Joe get tackled by an
Yeah.
Elvis impersonator. It would have been great. They'd be like, get him!
I'd pay big money for that.
Yeah. So do you have an Elvis impersonator at your wedding?
I do not, unless one of you want to sign up.
Do you have a DJ?
Not yet.
Okay.
Can I tell a story real quick?
Sure.
Do you guys know?
This is not a story kind of podcast.
I mean, is it
What
a
are you
wedding
talking
story?
It
about?
is a wedding story.
I'm
Let's
just
go.
curious what tangent brought you on. So.
Do you know the show? I don't know. Johnny K plus 8?
Yes.
Yeah. John Gosling is a DJ.
Ooh, You getting him?
I didn't. I emailed him
mean-
and his team emailed me back. So
They did?
Are you
did.
looking at him specifically because he and his wife are divorced?
No,
Because he's
I
an
am-
adulterer? Like, is there a reason you want him at the wedding?
okay, story. The night we got engaged on the cruise ship, we
You had a
met
threesome with
Michelle.
him?
No, we met
Oh.
Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know 19 Kids and Counting?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
We'll discuss later.
Well,
Joe doesn't watch TV.
TLC?
TLC.
Yeah, Joe
yeah.
doesn't watch that stuff.
That's really sad.
I have Netflix. I have Netflix and YouTube.
So you met the Duggars.
We did meet the Duggars, and I just think it would be hilarious if we had John Gosling be a DJ, because it's like not two worlds, but like childhood TV stars coming back into real life situations, which I just think is really funny.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
you met a religious cult, and you're looking
Yeah.
to have an adulterer at your wedding
We-
to do some.
Wait, listen.
Sounds fantastic.
We talked to Michelle and Jim Bob for a while, and Noah was like, I can see how she got those kids to do whatever they wanted, or whatever she wanted.
Yeah,
She was
it's-
so sweet. Honestly, she was. I would
She
do
was
whatever
on
she
the
wanted
ship?
to. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I have a picture with them.
What? I didn't see that.
You guys see it?
No, that's okay.
I'll
Because
put
I'm
it
not
right
going to
here.
put it in the podcast, so I trust you.
Okay.
But that's just convenient. I've never...
Yeah. It was.
Like any like celebrity, like you'd see like the guy doing the comedy walking around at the buffet, and you're like,
Yeah.
it's just the comedian guy.
Yeah.
He was just there for the free food, and you knew it because he wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm sorry.
You act like you're good. Like you
I
have a
could be-
following more than
Listen.
he had more people sit and watch him at that show than you have subscribed right now.
Okay, but they subscribe directly to me. They subscribe to the cruise and just happen to be there. I could be
So
funnier.
figure it out.
I could tell.
We just need YouTube subscribers to just be there, Joe.
Listen, I will go up there and tell dad jokes. It's going to be funny.
That is
Like the
not
one
gonna
that
work.
my wife hates. Have you heard about this one? Have you heard about this one?
Probably
think so.
not if your wife hates
Did
it.
you hear about the pirate that walked into the bar? He had a steering wheel in his pants.
That's my wife's joke.
My fucking joke. The bartender says to him, "Hey, do you know you have a steering wheel in your pants?" He says, "Arr, it's driving me nuts."
Stupid.
My wife
Noah
hates
laughed.
it.
Noah laughed.
Noah laughed. Our 70th subscriber laughed. Finally. Because he didn't laugh at the other ones, he would have subscribed. But so, yeah, my wife hates it because now anytime she says, "Oh, that's driving me nuts," I go, "Arr." And yeah, I'm not divorced
that would
yet.
Piss me off.
Yeah.
That would piss
How
me
did we
off.
get from DJ to driving your nuts?
I don't know how we
It's
go
okay.
to bidet
We
right
don't
away.
need to. We don't need to stay on topic.
No, I mean,
No, but
we've
Joe
gone
likes to stay on
over
topic.
one.
Yeah, we're down. We're at wedding planning. Yeah, calm down, Joe.
Two. We went to two of them.
Yeah, we did.
30 minutes. We're doing good.
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
that's.
Or are
That's
we
how
done
time
with the wedding
works.
planning? What
We're
other
gonna have to edit.
frustrations on?
What wedding planning do you have complete that you're like, I don't have to worry about this?
Venue,
Okay.
Mm,
photographer,
mm.
and dress.
Those are
Nice.
big ones.
The dress is a good one. That's
The dress we got that before the tariffs. So
Oh, nice.
What
and
color-
it is.
What color dress is Noah wearing?
I was thinking like a burgundy-ish. I don't
Okay.
really know.
You don't want a white dress for
No,
him.
not for him,
Mm.
because you never know.
It's just not going to work out.
No, my bridesmaid said that if somebody showed up in white, she was gonna take wine and a squirt gun, and
Did
so
you do?
I can't have him in white.
Did you already get all your bridesmaids' dresses and stuff
No.
dealt with as well?
No.
You're still working on that.
One of my bridesmaids is pregnant, so she's due
Right now?
Right now,
Ah.
she's due in August, I believe.
so
Jess,
you
if you're
might
watching
have
this,
a
I'm sorry.
flower child.
We already have a flower girl and 2 ring bearers.
Okay.
It's our niece and nephews. So I don't need that, and
There you
kids
go.
are not invited to the wedding. So
It's always good.
yeah, it's gonna.
We had kids at the. I think the only kids we had at our wedding were the ones that were part of the procession. After
Yeah.
that, it was adults only.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I mean, I
That's a
come
good
from a
thing.
video aspect of it where it's like the small ones are going to do the small ones and pets. They're going to do the opposite of what you want them to do. In the rehearsal, the day before, they're all going to do the thing.
Yep.
And then the day of, they're not doing any of that.
Yeah.
They're going to cry. They're not going to listen. They're going to run away. They're not going to know where they are. They're going to spill shit all over their thing. The dog, he's going to run away. He's going to piss on somebody. He's going to lay on the dress. He's going to try and claw the dress because he wants to see mom. So
Yeah.
I
Who's
come.
your officiant? Is your brother?
I haven't asked anybody yet.
Okay.
Oh. I'm not doing
I
that.
haven't even officially asked my bridesmaids yet, but they already know who they are. So.
Okay.
Oh. We could use the podcast to do it.
Yeah.
No.
Get them all to
I
subscribe.
already know.
We
Listen,
need the subscribers. Come on.
I'm getting some of my work friends. They're at least gonna watch
Oh,
this,
okay.
hopefully,
Okay.
because I told them.
Dang, I wish we go into
So
the
speaking of-
specifics. I could make a hell of a joke there.
No, but speaking of
Because,
work,
you know, there's the different heights.
are we good on wedding
You could
planning
ask this
here?
Candy and...
Are we good on wedding planning? Joseph, is there any other wedding questions you'd like
I
to
don't
ask?
have any.
Oh,
I mean, I've stopped wedding planning for now because
Yeah.
I just
So let's
It's
go
a
into
lot,
the-
right? Like, it has
wasn't
to
the
be
first,
like...
yeah.
I mean, because I see brides a lot, right?
Yeah.
So then I usually just tell them, I'm like... Because I come in like
definitely
the
the most
drunk
stressful.
dad at the end of it, you know, and they've been worrying about this for 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's going to be okay. But I hope it helps when I do say that. Because it's like, what else am I going to say? It's like, well, it could suck.
It's gonna be
you know?
fucking horrible. You're gonna
Because
die.
It'd be
I've
awful.
seen it 1,000 times. And by the end of that day, I've never seen an unhappy bride.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're there, all your friends are there. And if the cake come in pink and it was supposed to be red,
Who the fuck? Nobody's
the
gonna.
fuck?
Nobody's gonna know
gonna know
that it's
and it is
supposed to be
just
different.
one day. So,
So
but it's a shitload of fun. Every wedding is a shitload of fun.
I bet.
So
I can't wait.
it's
Open bars really is just where it's at. Sorry, I'm filing my.
yeah, but
name
as
now.
the bride, you don't get the open bar. Like that's the problem. Like the day becomes so structured. Like you don't get to go to cocktail hour. They bring you a drink to your table, and that's like it. Like everything else is so structured, you barely get to do anything.
Well, we're doing a first look, so we're gonna be at cocktail hour. So
you didn't do that.
No, we did not
Yeah.
do a first look.
maybe not for the first like 5-10 minutes because we're taking family pictures at
Yes.
the arch thing, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
But we will be there for this thing because I said if I'm paying for it, I'm eating it.
Good,
Good decision.
Yeah.
good.
Yes. I don't
And-
unless it really screws up the schedule of the day or a family tradition, you should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say.
So I wanted to dive into this here.
Because we haven't beat the shit out of your fiance enough.
Enough yet.
So
Okay.
I actually,
So last week when Noah was on, he described that you work at this retail location that sells things of bath and body. And he tried to explain to us that there is a men's section there. And I've been to the mall and I don't think I've seen anything that advertised for me to come in. I'm pretty sure everything said this is not for you.
do guys come in there?
Yes.
Really?
Like regular
Yes.
guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the
Not
regulars
just the
and
guy
you
that's
get.
like shopping for his wife.
Oh no! You get the everyday guy.
Okay.
We have, I mean, of course, scents for different types of guys. So if they want something lighter, they want something more manly, which I hate men's
Okay, so
smell.
speaking of manly, is gingham manly or is that a
Gang-
lighter?
So Noah has Gingham Unstoppable.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, we know.
Is the
It is-
name is the name just there to make it sound less light?
It is advertised as a men's scent. It is just a more. I've smelt it multiple times. I like it. I think it's a good smell. Because I hate the mahogany teakwood shit
Yeah.
smell. I hate
Everything else, man,
a
is like, yeah,
man
mahogany.
smell. I really do.
I
like-
get it.
I
There's
like
like some
tobacco.
that are like
I smell it and it's just ugh.
like
It's so
colognes and
gross.
stuff too. Like you just
Yeah,
like
like my dad's
nobody
cologne.
likes that. Yeah.
My dad's cologne when he dresses up,
Yeah.
he like spritz, and it's overpowering.
What was that third one?
On his
Like
belly.
here, and then like here,
Oh,
which is
okay.
I go all over. Anyway,
Never know where they're gonna be.
it's
Could be playing football later. I don't know.
it's exactly it's so the one that he has. I've tried different kinds. I've tried to give him like vanilla noir.
I feel like we're explaining a lot to say that his is on the lighter end.
It's yes, it is. But it could be lighter. There's other
Oh,
ones.
okay.
There's other ones. It's like
he
sort
could
of
cross over into the feminine very easily.
Not very easily. But I also wouldn't get him that very man. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would not get him 8, 9, 10 because
Yeah.
I hate the way it smells. He has body wash that smells 8, 9, 10, and I don't like it. I
It's like
forget
all
what
men start
kind
out with
it
like
is.
Axe body spray. And then they're like, just
Yeah.
fucking get rid of that shit.
Yeah. But he had one, I forget what it was, Canyon is what it was called. And that smelled good. That was more 7, 8 on the like the man scale, I guess. I liked that one. Don't ask me where Gangnam is because I couldn't put it.
So how big is this section?
Is it a shelf?
So
Two shelves?
when you okay,
There's like 4. Like, right? Like, it's right near the door.
When
I don't know. I'm asking.
When you go to...
Oh, give me that.
Thank you. When you go to the mall...
Yeah.
I was there when I was
not
13.
this one, that one.
And we walk into the area.
You go into the first main building.
Yes.
I'm not saying where it is.
No, I know, but I knew what you
71
meant. It
people.
was just funny.
Doug knows where it is. That's all
Yeah,
it matters. When you walk into that first main entrance, it's on your left-hand side.
Was my last mix good?
Yeah, it was fine. Okay. The first little like wall section is all wellness shit. So it's all spearmint, lavender shit. Disgusting.
Essential oils, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And the next section is a bigger section and it's all men's stuff.
Okay.
So it's
bigger.
So men's is bigger than the wellness. That's what I heard.
Yeah. So it's
Calm down, Joe.
I don't believe her.
The mahogany teak wood.
I want a picture.
Ocean. I don't work there anytime soon. Mahogany teak wood, ocean. It doesn't matter. But there's 1, 2, 3 full of like I think 5 shelves, maybe 6 shelves.
Okay.
Next shelf over is all men's stuff.
Okay.
So it's 4. Thank you. It's 4 shelves.
4 bays.
6. Yeah.
24 total.
Roughly. Yeah. And it's either men's, body wash, the 9-in-1 shit, hair, body and bubble bath. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Put it on your nuts, make it feel better.
Yeah, that stuff. It's that lotions.
Get that peanut butter off.
Okay.
We've got robots for that. It's fine.
Well, I don't think the robot licks, so he still needs to wash it off with the gingham later.
Well, we need to talk to these engineers and start putting some tongues on these dogs. Like, let's go. What are you putting all this other shit on there for?
All right, so there are 24 shelves, but it's larger than the wellness, but obviously in proportion to the female area of the store, it is like 10%.
I did not mix that up. No, so... Sorry, that was really... I didn't mix it.
I lost my little spoon.
It's okay.
I probably gave it back to my wife.
It's okay. Because we have that section, all of that shit, and then there's more stuff. It's like face care, beard shit, oil, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, you might need that someday if it ever
I've got
comes
questions. I was just waiting till she was done with the size of the department.
Yeah, and then in front of it, there's a women's table, and then the next side is another men's table with all of our new stuff.
Ah.
So that's like our
we get
signature...
a dedicated table.
Yes.
Okay.
We got 4 shelves and a table.
But there's also on the other side of the store, there's the whole other wall.
Whoa!
So you walk in, it's room 1, 2, and 3. So in room 1, it's this side and then the table over here. In room 3, it's this wall and no table.
So the other wall is our lip gloss and stuff that we can buy on the way out.
This is actually mainly colognes.
Okay.
Colognes, body sprays.
Like name brand colognes or their own brand colognes?
Our own
So their
stuff.
own toilettes, gotcha.
Yeah. So percentage of the store, the guys to girls?
15-20% maybe.
Wow, that's higher
I don't
than
really
I thought.
know percentages.
I thought it'd be like 4.
I went to eat. I can't say that.
I didn't hear you anyways.
I cut myself off.
Oh, that's good. Good, then I don't have to edit it. Because I'm not very good at it.
Yeah.
So
20% of the store.
I'd say.
All right, now.
That doesn't count gift sets because we have like men's gift sets that are in a different area.
Okay.
Continue.
But that's in the girl section.
It's
guys aren't buying
with the gift sets.
Because the guy comes in and he's like, I'm buying myself a gift.
Well, the women come in and say, I need this for Father's Day.
Yeah.
Or
exactly.
Coming up, we'll have a promo. Right now there's a promo. Spend $40, get a gift set for your mom for $45. Doesn't make sense to me. But that is the women's set, and then we'll have a guy's set come out for Father's Day.
There you go, Noah. Mother's Day. You can stock up on your gingham and get your mom hooked up.
Right?
That's what I heard.
Online only.
Get a gift.
Actually, it's not even online. I had to order that shit off eBay. It was expensive. I didn't get a discount. It was very sad.
Noah's a prissy bitch is what I just heard.
We knew that as soon as he didn't subscribe. All right. So my question is, and and I don't see this on the girl side, right? When we go to the girl side of things, there's like hair, then there's hair again, and then there's more hair, and then conditioner. We didn't even get to the conditioner. Yeah. There's 3 more conditioners, and then there's like knees, and then elbows, and then feet, and you're like, and then you go to the guys section, and it's like all of it.
Yeah, like the 9-in-1 shit. Yeah.
Now, how come guys have figured that out, but girls, it's different?
Because the 3-in-1 shit doesn't work.
Oh, I guess we just don't care.
What she's saying is that you shouldn't be scrubbing your nuts and then rubbing your cheek with it. Like, you should not be doing that.
This is so much more efficient. Like, we found something that works for all of it.
In my opinion, you shouldn't be washing your body and then washing your hair with the same shit that you just wiped your body with. My opinion.
It is a good opinion. Like, it's mostly a girl opinion. But do you have to buy all the same scent then to go with it? Like, what if there's like blueberries fighting strawberries? Like, is that not? Do they not get along?
At my job, it is common for people to buy all the same scent. Like
so they have them.
My body wash is a certain scent. My spray is a certain scent. If I had lotion, because they want you to layer it.
Yeah.
You first start off body wash. And then.
Oh, I'm learning.
The lotion, and then the spray, and then if you have anything else like.
Wash, lotion, spray.
Mm-hmm.
Wash, lotion, spray.
Okay. I will write it down for you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I'll take notes.
So when you have to buy 5, you prefer it that way, right? Like, because I'm not gonna do that. Like, there's no way. That's just too much. I can barely get like pants and a shirt that match. So if I have to get all those that match, it's just not gonna work out for me. Just saying. Seems difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do girls have like all-in-ones?
There's like the shampoo and conditioner.
I mean, for hair, they do, definitely. Yeah.
But I don't. I've used it a couple times and it doesn't do
What's the difference in soap? What's the difference?
I mean, you have like facial wash, you have body wash, and then I guess
the face is more oily.
You're asking the wrong person.
I was going to say, you're asking her like she's a scientist and she's going to be like, there's muriatic acid in this.
I didn't know if she knew. Maybe she did know. Sometimes I have questions, and it doesn't
like
mean that you're going to have the answers, but I just have questions.
I don't know everything.
I don't
Contrary
either.
to popular belief, I do not know everything.
And my questions are really...
Noah, that's one for you.
My questions are
Write
really...
that down.
They're really
what
dumb.
What timestamp was that?
47 minutes in, she said she doesn't know everything. Hold on to that.
That doesn't mean I'm not always right. It just means I don't know everything.
Can't help you there. I don't understand what's going on.
Marriage is so close, he's screwed. Yeah, he used to be right. Now just, nope.
Off to the left.
He gave that up.
But no, I have no idea. I am not the person to do skincare. Like, because some people, oh my God, people on TikTok piss me the fuck off. It's always...
That's what they're there for.
Follow up, probably. I crashed out this morning. We'll get into that in a second. I
crashed out on TikTok?
I crashed out because of TikTok.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I had like a full... Like, I was screaming into my phone. I'd send a video to my friend Maddie. I sent a video to Noah. I was so mad over something stupid.
Was it politics?
No, it was the way people film on TikTok.
I don't have the TikTok.
I didn't know that.
Do you have the TikTok?
I do not have.
Tell me how people film on TikTok.
Yeah,
I want to know.
How do they film on TikTok?
We don't have our social media manager.
We don't do this.
I'll do it on Snap real quick. So it was this woman who was filming herself getting scrubs out of like a vending machine for her job.
Okay.
Instead of personally, I film myself like this, right?
Hi.
Okay.
Right.
So that it's long, whatever.
Forward facing camera, just like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
selfie mode.
So that you can see what's going on.
So I can see myself and I'm talking to myself.
That's how Joe would do it if Noah wasn't watching the monitor.
Because nobody else wants to talk to me except for myself. So.
Exactly. And to me personally, this is a lot better than what this girl was doing. So I flipped my camera and this is what she was doing. She puts it in 0.5.
Okay, it's a long shot.
Turns it around and films herself from the back like this, getting her scrubs.
Nice.
Did it work?
To me, this pisses me off.
Did she keep herself centered?
How do you know what you're filming?
I don't know.
You were watching
that's what you had to do back in like 1997 when there weren't...
also this morning. I don't remember what I did.
You were watching it. Like, was she keeping herself in frame? Was she even like...
I want to say she would like...
Doing good? Because maybe she had a mirror back here and she could see...
She could have had a mirror. It could have been reflecting...
She could have been like, I know what's going on here, Gabby. Calm the fuck down.
She didn't know. She didn't know the camera was on the other side of the phone. She never hit that spinny button.
She might have spent like all this stuff for the mirrored case and she's like...
But she wasn't looking at herself. She was doing
Maybe she
her
had
vending machine shit.
rear glasses
getting
or some
tired.
shit.
So this is how she looked. This is.
Oh, you were recording
I was.
there.
It
That was great.
Ooh, that's some
25
behind the
seconds.
scenes.
Okay.
I'll save it. I'll send it to you.
I mean, if I was reaching into a vending machine, that might be the view I want to see, though.
See, but in my opinion, seeing my arm
Okay.
is just stupid. I went off this morning.
You were
I was
just upset
so
she
mad.
didn't have the selfie stick.
No, I don't give a shit
Yeah,
about
got it.
that.
You were upset that she didn't have the selfie stick to remove the arm. You were upset that there was an object extending, so you saw the arm.
no.
But if it was not
Hey,
that,
if I use the 0.5, I could make my dick look bigger.
Okay. I
It like
think-
stretches
man.
stuff. Like honey. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
I just think even doing it like this, that's not terrible
okay,
because you're not. I don't know.
I
It's
still
just,
see your arm.
Yes,
your
I
argument's
understand
not
that, but
working.
you're not seeing
I'm
my
not hearing it.
from my shoulder to my wrist.
I'm
I
not sure how
forgot
that
what was
made you
called.
rage out and start
I
messaging people.
was so mad.
Okay.
Because it's not
when
just
you
that
rage
video.
out from something like this on TikTok, what are you saying to your friends? What
That
is it
TikTok
like,
is stupid and I
I'm
should
gonna
delete it,
murder
but I don't.
somebody, like Joe needs to die.
Okay, that's a little. No, I don't say that.
So it's not that level of rage. You're not like going to murder somebody. No, you just
It's just
like,
getting irritated.
It's like I might delete the app today, kind of deal.
If I could, I can't.
Was it enough to
TikTok.
delete
It's
the
easy.
app?
No, I still have it. I
No?
still doom scroll.
No, doom scrolling. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know why it got me so mad. I was just irritated.
I'm just curious. Is that how Noah films? Is that what it is?
No,
Okay.
I texted
was
him,
Noah
and
started
he's like, oh, I like the 0.5, and I was like, I think it's stupid.
Oh, that's what it was. He said he liked the 0.5 and she's like, fuck.
No, it wasn't because I sent the video first.
Okay.
I told him, what did I text him? It was so funny. I think I just crashed out, or what did I say? It was so funny. I said, I just crashed out. This was at 11:30 this morning, by the way. I said, I just crashed out. He goes, why? I said, TikTok. It's so fucking stupid. It's still right there on my...
I mean, I've probably done that to my wife reading political articles and things like that, but
Yeah.
not quite the same.
It's not the same, but
I
it's
would say I've
just...
completely crashed on politics. I can't
Yeah,
watch any of it anymore.
I've been watching cartoons, man. I signed up for a Crunchyroll subscription.
I've been watching like investment videos, so I don't have to go to work anymore.
Yeah,
Not that I dislike my job. I just like I
different
don't like
things.
doing it a lot. Maybe more fun like 3 days a week because I
Well,
still want to
look,
be useful.
I'll tell you what, we just learned that we should never film like this on the podcast or Gabby will unsubscribe
crash out.
real fucking
Where'd you
quick.
go?
She's gonna unsubscribe from
And
us.
then she's going to tell all her friends and bridesmaids to unsubscribe and we will be fucked.
Damn it! We just
We're
got
gonna
them to
go from- We're
subscribe.
going to go from 71 to like 10.
They subscribed from minute 30 to minute 40. We had subscribers for 10 minutes.
Exactly. Then we said, oh, we'll film like this. 0.5 is okay.
Turns out the subscriber
It's not.
count doesn't matter. It matters how long they're watching.
Well, then we should start filming at 0.5.
So as long
Piss
as
them off.
I don't start,
All right, so
as long as I
that's
don't
what-
start filming my sex life, we're fine.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
That was like a 2-second video.
Right?
The
It
length,
used to be 1
the video
second.
will be
though.
longer
I'm
than
getting
the length.
better, right? Think about baseball or something else. So,
Presidents. Dead
Yeah.
presidents.
Current president.
oh yeah, that'd be worse. Oh. Uh. New topic?
I
Yeah.
have a great idea.
Okay. I don't have any.
Customer service and how much I hate it.
Do it.
Oh, we can discuss customer service all day. I've worked in
Have
retail.
I customer
Yeah.
serviced?
Yeah, you worked at a bank.
Oh, that's right.
How do you... What are you drinking over
The
there?
only thing shorter than my memory is my dick, so you know.
Take a shot every time Joe says dick.
Does cock count?
Sure.
All right, that's 2.
Does tallywhacker count?
That's 3.
Sure.
Wait, it was me, not you.
So, I just got off work today. I only worked 4 hours, which wasn't bad.
Okay.
I have new shoes because I stand all day at work. Why the fuck am I standing all day? Why does it matter that I can't sit down and do my job?
We had that at the bank. We were allowed to sit if there was nobody in the building.
Yeah, I
But
mean-
then once somebody came in, we had to stand up.
I was going to say, I think that was how most of my places were too. I mean, I worked at plenty of places where I couldn't sit, and anybody would see it, they'd be like, "Time to lean, time to clean." So fucking all that bullshit. But that's how retail works. Like,
Well,
they're gonna beat the shit out of you because the whip is to get the money out of you because they're only
Yeah.
paying you minimum wage to begin with anyway.
yeah.
So like, the whole thing is to make you feel like you're in prison and you have nowhere else to go.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is the motivation to make you want to do something else, like go to college, do something else, like to push you out of that job? Is that what it is? I mean, I didn't mind the banking. It was fun. I got to see all the money that other people had. You know, that was fun. I could count the money, like pretend like it was mine. It was kind of fun. They put me on the end because I talked the most. Because they used to have like
that.
it was me and then all like older women,
Oh yeah.
right? So then like old people, right?
You talk longer than an old woman. I do not believe that.
Well, I was young and stupid,
could.
so I was really nice. You know, like, how is your day? Yo, come in. You know, I didn't mind. I didn't know. So then I'm still kind of nice, but like old ladies, like, what do you want? Give me you don't have your deposit slip over here. You know, and so it would get really upset. And like the end teller was like right next to the CEO's office. So it like didn't go well. So they'd move them and then put me there. We sounded like a whole friendly bank of tellers because I was on the end.
They heard you and you only.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I didn't like when people yelled at me like they were my policies. Right?
Yeah.
How about that? Right?
So so in your case, if you're standing at your job, typically I understand if you're standing at a register and waiting on somebody, but when there's no customers in the store and you're not waiting, what duties do they have you doing? Is it cleaning? Is it stocking? Is it arranging shelves?
I work in a tourist trap, so I don't deal with like the retail aspect of it. I deal with literally customer service. That's my job, and we don't have like tasks to do if there's nobody in front of us, unless they have us like put a candy bar in a bag, put a piece of paper in an envelope, whatever. So it's literally just us standing there for 8 hours a day.
I mean, I have a stand-up desk at work for health reasons. So, I mean, maybe they're just worried about your health.
Like,
I
don't know.
I would say being at work with nothing to do. That does, like, I don't want to be so busy that I'm miserable, but I also want to, like, I'm here from this time to this time. If I got something to do, it goes quicker.
Exactly. So on the busier days, like Saturdays for us is the busiest time. Obviously, it's a weekend.
Yeah.
It goes by pretty quick, and I don't mind standing for 8, sometimes 9 hours a day. Sometimes I do a full like 8:45 to 9 shift, which is awful, but I don't mind
That's a
it.
full 15 minutes. That's a lot of work.
I swear to God, it took me a second. No, but like sometimes it doesn't bother me, but when I'm at that customer service desk and there's nobody there, like there was tonight, it's like, why am I standing?
I mean, is that not a bad, like, that's a good thing though, that there's nobody there at customer service to bitch.
Correct.
So, I mean, that's
However, today
volumes
was pretty
for your
bad.
company.
Today was pretty bad. We had a lot of middle school and high school kids come in to visit the other area of my job.
Yeah, they don't get to complain. They're not allowed.
Well, they kept losing things.
Well, that's
they would lose their bags that had, their phones, their iPads, their music instruments, which is what they were there for today.
Yeah.
And it's like every 5 minutes somebody's coming up to you. I lost this. I lost this. I lost my phone. I lost my backpack.
You just said nobody came up to you. Now you're saying they all came up.
Ticketing wise.
Oh, okay.
Like to purchase tickets, nobody came up.
Just complaints.
But complaints and I lost this. I have a flat tire. Is there anything you guys can do? It's like, I can't do anything, but I can get you free parking.
You're the like real version. Like
She's
we're
the real complaint department.
You're the real complaint department.
Yeah.
We're just the fake one in Joe's basement.
Yeah.
She's the one that has to listen to your bullshit.
Yeah.
When you're like, I just parked outside and my car won't charge because I have a stupid one.
Yeah. Okay. My car is falling apart. I hate that thing sometimes. Elon sold me a
At least
piece
it's not
of junk.
a Cybertruck. Those things are.
I mean,
They forgot to paint them.
That's what Joe wanted next. He wanted a
Like if they
Cybertruck.
sold all the cars as ugly silver unpainted metal, nobody'd buy any of them.
I saw a black shiny one the other day.
Yeah, there's some
was
that
like,
have
that
wraps on them
ruined my
around the
entire
area.
Yeah, I
day.
saw like a yellow one. Like it didn't look that bad. But like they just didn't paint.
looks
Like
so
it's
bad.
still ugly, but it, like, lipstick on a pig. Like let's go. Like spice that shit up. You're trying to sell me an $80,000 fucking truck.
80,000? Have
they?
you seen the prices now? It's like 130s.
All right, 130,000. Throw fucking $1,000 worth of paint on that some bitch. You might sell it.
I agree.
That might add weight. The glue will fucking let loose.
The
Right?
duct tape,
Shit's
Take-
gonna
duct tape
fall
will come
off.
off.
Take another 30 miles off of the thing. I had a question. I'm thinking about visiting your tourist trap. What is the best day with not a lot of people? Because I could just take off any day of the week.
In the summertime, literally any day is busy because it's summer and you know
I did find that
the other tourist
Every
trap
day
is, right
is the
next door.
same?
Yeah, I found that Sunday mornings work really well, but you got to get there like as they open.
Yeah,
And even then, it's busy, but just not quite as bad.
yeah. And if you
You
want
know, when I...
Because we go up to buy a bunch of snacks and stuff.
yeah, if you want to do activities up there, like the things that we have, I would
Mm-hmm.
get there, buy it online, and then get there as soon as they open. Because
okay.
even any day, as soon as they open, that's the best time to go. Or late at night when everything is closed.
Ah.
So
I circumvented the system one time. It was amazing. It started that torrential downpour. Everyone left. I didn't. I was soaked. Didn't care.
well, that's
Then the last 2 hours they were open,
yeah,
nobody.
no lines. Yeah,
Nobody. It was awesome.
that's not my job.
No,
That's
but you know.
separate company. But yeah, I
silly
know what you
way.
mean.
Yeah.
Because everyone went to my job.
Ah,
That's where they
'cause
go when
it's not outside.
that's why it was so busy today, because it just rained and rained and rained.
Yes.
And well, Mom was at the park today and she was like, it's pretty busy.
Yeah.
She was there with your mom.
Okay. Yeah,
so-
they asked us when they want to go, and I was like, the not busy day,
Yeah.
you know, because Maddie can take off any day, and so can I. So
Yeah.
just like rather than, you know, the days everybody's off, you're like not going like Memorial Day weekend,
No.
Well, you're running out
like
of time.
your buddy
because-
wants to do.
I was say you're running out of time quick, man, because school's out at the end of May. My daughter's last day is May
I know.
30th.
Well, I could do it like next week.
So you're running out of time.
Or the week after. I can't do next week. I got the thing going.
Yeah, you're busy next week.
Yeah. I
Don't be
know.
adding
It's
shit.
your fault.
I've already got you scheduled.
You shouldn't help me.
If I didn't help you, you wouldn't have guests. Gabby's only here because I told you to call Gabby.
We scheduled guests
didn't
on
want me on
Tuesday
the
to come
podcast
here
No,
Friday.
first.
he did not want you on the podcast, not because he didn't like you, because he had no idea what to talk to you about. So we had to actually have a conversation, and I had to tell Joe, you know, things we could discuss first.
I don't know that much about anybody though.
I
like
gave you
Mike, I knew he
ideas,
did
too.
bugs, and I was like, but I have bug questions.
He never relayed any of your ideas to anyone, and I guarantee he never wrote them down.
It's in a text. I said customer
wrote 'em
service.
down.
Mine were in a text.
You didn't write down diabetes.
No, that was me.
Oh, no, you did.
I
You
did.
That was me.
Yeah. Then
I
there was
put that one
customer
Well, because
service.
you were scared. You didn't want to ask me questions that you weren't.
Yeah, I was like, can we ask people about diabetes, or is that like they're upset? I don't know. I don't know anybody except for Rick, but that's not. That doesn't count. Rick could have cancer. You'd have no fucking idea. He would still be out there like skiing or something.
Yeah, we want to know, like, okay,
Rick is so fucked up. Like his body can't, and he still does shit like he doesn't.
yeah. I've watched him roll a buggy and get
So
back up.
I'm not gonna ask him.
All right, well, let's go into that topic then, since we're already there.
Okay.
So, how does diabetes impact your life? Because obviously, we know how it impacts Rick's life, because he's never going to tell anybody he might die tomorrow. But
crazy.
somebody that's actually probably actively doing something about it.
Like I feel like there's been technological advancements.
Technological. Sorry.
Technology.
That's a TikTok thing.
Yep.
So you know.
But I watch the Instagrams and the YouTubes. I can't go over to the TikTok. I've heard too much ticky-tocky bad stuff.
It did get banned for a couple hours.
Right?
I crashed out then.
That
too.
it's just like I feel like I have enough time sinks in my life. That's just gonna make it worse.
True. I doom scroll a lot.
Dude, if she's crashing out from the way somebody's filming, I can see you crashing out just by their fucking lighting.
Oh
so
my God.
you should
I
probably
don't know
not
that
go on
Gen Z, they're
TikTok.
fast editing. Like I like fast editing, but apparently even I'm a slow millennial editor.
You're a fucking turtle when it comes to that, yeah.
No, not in like doing it. Like I can edit for Gen Z, but it's a lot of work.
You can't edit for Gen Z.
Yes,
that's
I
why we have
can.
Noah. No, that's why we have Noah. 'cause
Well,
you
no,
suck.
I'm just gonna make Noah do it because I don't like doing it.
Yeah, but you
sorry.
also suck at it. That's why
We
have
went
Noah.
off topic.
Okay.
Noah wants to add a new subject here real quick.
Okay.
A live question from the most of your subscribers, Doug Michaels.
Oh my God, Doug!
Live? How did he do it live?
I may or may not have posted on the story of our social media that we are recording right now.
We
Oh,
have
okay.
live
do we
a
have
live
Doug's number?
question.
Does Doug have an iPhone? I'll FaceTime
Well,
him.
No. He asked.
Doug's
a
in the
very
middle of the
interesting
woods.
question.
All right, so
Okay.
Doug's question is...
Doug's live question at
Yep.
11:11 at night. Good,
It's
we make a
11:10.
wish.
I didn't like the question, but I thought it would be a good segment. Is Noah really good enough for Gabby? Do we like him? Do we trust him? Is he going to split
That's not a
over
live question. He posted that months ago.
and
You're
give
making that
her
up.
The mansion of her dreams.
Wow.
Okay, so he added the mansion of the dreams.
And he said, or I'm pretty sure Fuzz has been talking 5 straight years of just dog shit about me. So Doug doesn't like me, and I think he's trying to flip his own opinion.
I mean, Doug has watched your podcast, so he likes you that much, okay?
He has something better to do.
Doug, that's a great
Anyways, I'm
question.
done talking. That's his questions.
Do we approve Noah? I don't know. Do we approve Noah?
He's a good social media manager,
done all
I
right
guess. He's
for-
gotten us
He's
at
all
least
right.
4 subscribers on the Tiki-Taki,
And
whatever that means.
he is one of them.
Well, he's probably 2 of them.
I hear he Dutch ovens his wife at night. I mean, I'm not sure what else we can go into yet.
Yeah. Do you need another drink?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll be all right.
Thanks for the shitty question, Doug.
Doug, it's a great question. We Noah's all right for the podcast. How he works for Gabby, we're not sure yet.
I approve.
We will let you know.
Obviously.
Right?
I feel like we need to get
Oh,
the
excuse
entire Bear family's opinion before we pass judgment. And we did not ask Mike, so that will be next time. We'll have to pose the question to Mike and then the rest of the family, and then maybe we can pass judgment.
Did we hit a nerve over there?
Yeah. She's gonna hate me. Mom, if you're watching, skip this part.
She does. Is she subscribed? Or is she know
She doesn't know how to do that.
Show her.
She uses my YouTube account.
Well, that's so she is subscribed.
Make her
She-
sign
I'm
up.
subscribed. Yes.
God, scraping the bottom.
All right.
Anyway, my loving mother thinks that Noah does not like her.
Noah doesn't like
Carol.
her mother.
Yes.
Oh,
What makes her think
we're gonna
that?
dig into Noah
So
next
what-
time. I've got so much crap on him.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot on Noah.
We
What-
make fun of
It's-
Joe,
what makes
but it's
her
going to be
think
make
that-
fun of Noah.
what makes
It's
her
gonna
think
be a
that
good
Noah
day.
does not like her?
I think it has a lot to do with the wedding planning
Okay.
because
He just tells her to fuck
I
off.
mean,
He's like, I don't
she's-
need your help.
Listen, my mom is my best friend.
But
She
not
is.
Noah.
Whoa. She's my best friend.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean, maybe.
back off.
Well, we'll see about that.
Love you, Carol.
If
she's watching.
She just, she has questions. She has things that she not wants to, but recommends because she didn't really help John plan his wedding.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm the only daughter, the baby of the family.
You are the only daughter, right?
I am.
Okay.
Is that why you feel that way?
I was just wondering if that's why you felt that way, or was Fuzz? Is there
Oh,
something
anyways,
supposed to
Fuzz
No.
is kind of a daughter, so I
I
get
was
it.
gonna
Chris,
say.
Chris has the long hair, so
He does.
Oh, okay.
that could be.
We got to get him on the show
Christina.
if he'd ever come back from wherever he lives, whatever country he's
He's in New York. He's in New York.
Oh.
He's still here.
Well, he's coming down here. I'm not going up there.
the whole set.
All right, so your mom's making suggestions.
Anyway, yeah.
Noah doesn't
so my
want to hear
mom's making
them.
suggestions, and I don't know. I haven't. Of course, I spend more time with my mom than he spends with her. So she just gets the feeling, and it's every time he comes over, it's like they don't connect. I guess I don't know if that's what you want to say, but
Would it be weird if he spent more time with your mom than you did?
I don't think so.
Does he hang out with
because
your dad when he's there
we've-
instead? Is he like
yeah.
outside playing
Oh,
with your
yeah.
dad?
They play together.
They golf together. They're in a league together.
Yeah. I
He-
did that yesterday with them.
Yeah.
I think they finished
So-
that game in the rain like a
No,
bunch
they
of
did not.
insane people.
No, they didn't.
It started downpouring, and they were like, "Let's golf," and I'm like, no.
No, Dad wanted to finish,
I'll bet
but
he did.
Noah did not want to.
I bet you he did.
He did
didn't.
not.
Don't care.
He did not.
The ball is going to go way slower when I have to hit it through a bunch of raindrops. I'm going to hit it
It'll
even
just weave
more.
through the raindrops.
Oh, it's going
All
to
right, so-
dodge the raindrops.
So Noah, if you're watching, you can learn. You need to engage with Carol more because obviously she feels left out of these
Give
things.
her a hug.
And she
Give
would
her a
love to
hug.
be
Tell her
involved
she's-
in the planning. And maybe it'll take some things off you and we can use you more for the podcast. So I see it as a useful tool from this end to don't worry, Carol, I'm on your side.
She's gonna be so mad at me for saying that.
I feel like our
Tell him
our
to fucking shit.
our podcast is getting to be like an episodic
that- we
TV
need that.
show. Tune in next week so we can get their response.
Hey, that's how you get views.
Apparently.
That's how
I
you
said
get...
Noah's not allowed to comment till next week. That's why I said if he's watching,
Yeah.
because he has to bring it back.
Yeah.
We went from a podcast to a fucking soap opera.
It's a sitcom. Calm
Yeah.
down.
Oh, sitcom. Oh, well, don't know if Mr. Furley's down there. We're
We
up
are
here
sitting.
naked, and he's gonna think we're having sex with each
All
other.
right, so your mom thinks that Noah despises her because he
Not
doesn't talk to her.
despises.
All right, so
Just, I don't know. I don't
she
even know if
thinks
that's
Noah
like the right
thinks he's
thing.
better than her. Got it.
We skipped over the diabetes.
It's...
Well, we can go back to the diabetes.
I
then.
have questions.
All right, so now that is there anything else we need to discuss on the Noah and your mom feud?
Yeah, keep beating the fuck out of it.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
dead
know.
horse isn't
I
dead yet.
wasn't-
Let's dig it up, beat the fuck out of that horse.
All right, so
He's
what
telling
we
us to move on.
what we
because
hear now is
he's right.
that Carol's not adding Noah to the steering wheel cover. His face will not be there. It's gone on the tailpipe.
Hey, it's
And
Alicia's
that's-
not on there
Everybody's
either.
face except
It's
for
just
Noah's.
the kids. It's just the kids.
It's like, fuck no, I don't need him on here.
I'm getting
He's on the
that.
mud flaps.
I'm getting on that thing. I am Carol's long lost son.
I always
She
did say you
probably
were like
feels
my
that
third
way, yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
You and Adrian.
Well, he's the off-brand though.
Okay.
He's the Temu version. It's fine.
All right,
Dollar
so
General. Dollar
now that-
General.
now that
Adrian,
we've-
does he watch?
I
He's
don't.
gonna watch
Adrian,
now. Adrian, you gotta tune in for
Yeah.
1 hour and 15 minutes in, man. He makes fun of you one time.
1 hour and 10 minutes.
1 hour,
Oh, you
10
were
minutes,
close, you were
29
close.
seconds. Shut the fuck up right now.
Dogs are barking.
All right, so
Diabetes.
Is there anybody else that thinks Noah doesn't like them that we should be aware
I
of?
don't think so. But I tell you, Ree was pissed. At him. Ree was pissed at him this morning,
Does rewatch?
this afternoon. I think so.
We're just making this podcast for my family and yours. Oh my God.
Hi, Ree. How are ya?
My family, yours, and Doug.
Doug.
That's all the subscribers.
Big shout out to
exactly
Doug.
it.
It's
Tell
fine.
Doug we said hi.
Ree doesn't know how to get here. It's fine. It's a secret portal she'll never
I don't
find.
believe Ree is subscribed. I don't believe she has a YouTube account.
Sounds like a problem.
This is never going to be successful.
I'm sorry. Next time I go, I'll make her an account. I'll subscribe. You'll be the first subscriber.
She won't remember. I'm still waiting on leggings from last week.
I'm so sorry.
There's people that want to learn about diabetes,
All right,
damn it!
all right.
They're at my mom's house.
Not
We're
that
talking
exciting.
about the diabetes.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, neither do I. I've
Does
had
it affect your life that much?
I've had it, yeah. I've had it since I was 8 years old.
8.
No, yeah. Wait.
Hmm.
7.
Because it's like a sugar thing, right?
Mhm.
Okay. But they have like advanced technology stuff now, like that you can like eat some sugar and stuff, and then you just like squirt more shit in there, something.
That's exactly how it works. Thank you
I-
so much for
I'm
describing
I don't know if
everything
you've
I
ever
was just
noticed,
saying.
but
Simplification
I am-
sounds amazing,
I
Joe. I've
am-
learned so
I wish
much.
it was that easy.
I am the smartest one on the podcast,
It
and everybody knows it.
Yeah.
So obviously, with technology, there's a process of monitoring your sugar, and then there's a process of doing things to correct it.
Yes.
So instead of Joe oversimplifying it like his dick, why don't you explain to us detailed?
Okay. So I have type 1 diabetes. There are 3 types. There's type 1, type 2, and then gestational diabetes, which happens when you're
not-
pregnant.
I was gonna say I didn't know there was a type 3, but Jen had that one. She had
Yeah.
gestational with baby.
Yeah. I don't know how that one works.
That one is
I don't
a,
have to deal with that.
It's very close to like type 2. They have to be very careful about how much sugar they take.
Yeah. I knew that, I think, but I don't know.
It's very type
Beyond me.
2-ish, but it goes away after the baby's born typically.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like a third, because it's more of a temporary thing.
Yeah. Lucky them. It is crazy.
I'm never gonna get pregnant. Seems difficult.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
I mean, the size of your dick, not happening.
It's close to an innie. It's fine. You'd never know.
We
I
need
could
a-
convince some people.
Yeah,
Right.
we need a dick counter. Like
I
how
mean,
many-
chicks live longer. I might consider the sex change so I could live longer, or at least get free drinks at the bar. That'd be great. I already got the tits.
That is a good thing.
Yeah.
Free drinks are great. Anyway, I was diagnosed when I was 7, January 24th of 08.
Damn. Remember the date?
Yeah.
Wow.
My diaversary is what people call it.
Oh.
That doesn't sound as fun.
It does not sound as fun,
Okay.
but
My diaversary,
Diaversary,
like,
yeah.
you know.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, diagnosis anniversary.
Okay.
You also have diabesties,
Okay.
Oh.
diabetic besties.
That'd be us.
Yeah, if we had it together.
Yeah. We had the same birthday. You know that?
I did not know that.
Same exact
Same
everything.
birthday, same year,
Except I
same
was-
everything.
I popped out first. That's why I'm smarter. It's a lie. I think he was born first.
Came out and just yeah.
Yep, the
Ask
whole
his
time.
mom. He's still here.
Haven't shut up since.
Holly will
That's
tell you. He
accurate.
popped out, lips moving.
Neither did Dad. All right.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay. Diabesties. I had one in middle school, but I don't talk to him anymore. Anyway, yeah. So I have the insulin pump. I have the Omnipod, which is on my arm. I am just wearing a sweatshirt, so y'all can't see it. Sorry. But that is basically my pancreas.
Okay.
You guys have your pancreas inside.
And that's what's
somewhere.
regulating our insulin.
Yes, for my insulin. My insulin comes in a little vial. I don't know how much it is. I don't pay for it. And then I also have a continuous glucose monitor, which is on my leg. Excuse me, and I'm wearing pants, so y'all can't see it. But that is all controlled on my phone.
No way. There's an app.
This is
My pancreas doesn't have an app. This is bullshit.
Yeah, jealous.
You
This
didn't
is
even
my-
know
Like
you
I
had
feel
a-
like I'm the
10 minutes ago, you
downgraded
didn't know
version.
you had a pancreas. So
Like I'm
calm
just
down.
saying, we're over here with dial-up. She's got fucking broadband. This is
Yeah,
bullshit.
she's over here hacking her pancreas. She's like, I
Right?
can up my
She's
insulin
like,
whenever I
bad.
feel like
Can
it.
we do that with like, drugs and stuff? Like, yeah, it's a bad day. Click, click, click. Here we go. No.
Joe wants
I
a morphine
don't
pump.
think that's a good idea.
No.
But get hospitalized, and you could use a little button.
None of Joe's ideas are
I
good.
did when I got my motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
I was in the ambulance with Wendy. I remember her name because I was unhappy when I, did flips through the air and then skidded down the road like that. And my hands were like all bloody. And she was like, "Does that hurt?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm." She'd go click, click, click. Still hurt? I go, "Mm-hmm." I didn't care if it hurt or not. I was gonna say yeah until she fucking stopped. Like, I was like, is that high enough? And you're like, no.
Joe's dead. And she's like, how about now? And he's
Right? Like,
not camping.
like,
More, please.
who's gonna say no? Like, the one chance I got. Like, let's go.
That's
Sorry.
Oh God, it's okay.
So it's
But
all
no,
on your
I didn't
phone.
get an
Don't
app.
have
I
an
got a
app.
Wendy.
So how long does the vial last? Is it obviously, is that like a month supply? Is it like a weekly supply? How often do you have to change it?
It depends on how much I use. When I first had my, what is this called? My pump. I have had multiple pumps, but this one holds 200 units, and normally it would go in. I would go through it in a day, just because I use so much insulin.
Gotcha.
So now it lasts a day and a half, 2 days roughly.
Okay.
It's supposed to last 3, but I use so much insulin, and because I eat like shit. But that's just normal. But
Oh, I'm a slender little mini.
Yeah, I mean,
I have cut down to only 3 pizzas a day.
Joe's the
Only-
epitome
I've
of
really
health
restricted
over here, so
myself.
don't worry. None of us are judging you in the health aspect.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Gatorade
already
the
told us
table
it
is to
doesn't
hide
fit in
the
our
bad
cup.
decisions.
Yeah, don't worry, we won't judge you on anything. Joe's got a tiny dick. We're good.
Tiny dick and a fat
Take a
gut.
shot.
It's like Maddie is
He'll
the
never see it.
same.
It's okay. He thinks it's big just because he hasn't seen it.
Right? She tells me stories.
The last time he saw it, he was like, it was like that big. I thought it was getting better. I don't know.
Right? I don't know. It's down there
He's like,
like
I told 4 lies. It might have grown.
God, cuts my pants like a thumbtack.
All right, so
Incredible.
it lasts you like a day and a half. Should last 3. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Now, you said you don't pay for it, but obviously, is insurance cover the cost, or is there an extra, like, out of pocket you have to deal with on top?
No, insurance pays for it. I want to say normally vials are $250
Okay.
per vial, which to me is crazy.
Can add up quick.
But I get 3 vials every month, I believe.
Okay.
So I used to get 6 because I used so much, but now I get 3. I'm also on Wegovy, which is like Ozempic, but not
Yeah, yeah.
Ozempic.
Those are also expensive.
That is the only thing I pay for. I paid $3 for it.
That's not bad, because they're like
Thankfully,
$1,000 when I
insurance
looked
covers
into it,
for
but I don't
it,
have
yeah.
diabetes. So.
Yeah. But that's how I lost so much weight too. So, but
cool.
that's
We
also
gotta get
how
the
I.
shots, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
let's do it, man.
It's expensive.
Can we get a sponsor?
Wegovy.
Wegovy!
Dude, I'll shoot that shit in my ass right on the show.
Okay.
I'll pull my ass out and just
That's on the Patreon. When we make a Patreon.
Doug.
Yeah.
Doug's gonna Joe takes a shot for every $10. Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna look like a fucking
Then we're
hive
gonna
of
lose our
bees went on
sponsor.
my ass.
We're going to lose our sponsor because they're going to be like, you guys murdered Joe with 1 pen. This is not okay.
It's not good.
We are never getting sponsors for any drug
Not a
companies.
chance. We talk about sponsors every time like it would ever happen.
So you've had
you know how we
this-
get sponsors? We delete all the shows before 2026.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
Listen, insulin, whatever brand you are, you can sponsor us. I'll take free insulin.
Let's
Right?
do it.
I'll do reviews on it.
Right?
So you've had this since you were 7. Obviously, it's something that cuts into life and at least impacts you to some degree because there's time taken to take it off, put it on, monitor it, do all that. And there's times that obviously you get sick or don't feel well from it adjusting. So how much has that impacted your life and made you change like how you do things?
I haven't changed shit. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
I have
Well, I'm
been,
glad to hear that, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's an option.
when I was diagnosed, my doctors were like, you need to like cut out the sugar, you need to stop doing this, stop doing that. And my mom was like, I can't. She's 7 years old. All she's known. I mean, we didn't grow up in the slender household. We
Yeah.
were always, eat whatever you want. Pretty
this
much.
is America.
Like my mom cooks dinner, you're gonna eat this.
Right.
If it's spaghetti, you're gonna eat that.
I mean, Cheetos look like carrots. It's close enough.
Yeah, it's
Right?
good.
They're crunchy.
Fucking A. Carrots
Orange.
suck.
It's orange. It's
They're in the
orange.
dirt. Like, come on.
Yeah. But
Fucking rabbits are crazy.
my mom was like, I'm not doing that. She's like, you can eat whatever you want. You just have to within reason. You can't eat ramen noodles was the big one when I was little. Like you can't eat ramen noodles anymore. You can, but you can only have like a couple bites of it because it's
Because the
56
carbohydrates.
carbs
Yeah.
for one little packet, which is a lot of carbs, especially for when I was little. There was one time I would eat it, and it was at night. I would eat it, and then I would just get sick, and it would just be bad.
That sucks.
And it was, do you remember when we went to Disney in, I think it was 08? No, was it 08 or was it? I'm sorry, I got diagnosed in 09. It was when we went in 08. The September of 08. You guys
I
lived
would have
down
been
there.
in school. Yeah.
You and John lived down there. We went, it was when we were at Chef Mickey's and the hoop-de-doo and John, fell asleep in the toilet. It's a story for another day.
Okay.
I'm going to write it down.
Yeah.
If I wrote down every story I had about that man.
You got to get Mama Bear on here. She could tell stories.
I don't think she's coming.
No, she told me she wasn't going to. Anyway.
She'd have to tell us why she doesn't like Noah first.
First question.
Yeah,
'cause I'm not letting that go. I mean-
No.
No, and not. Can't wait for Noah to come back. On the
All right,
other
so
side
Chef
of the camera.
Mickey's is where you
Yes.
first...
No. So we were in Disney, and
Okay.
I was, of course, Disney is theme park food, and I was eating, and I would get sick after. I would either be lethargic or just very ill. And that was in September. So we came home, and what is that? September, October, November, December. I was still getting sick, not as bad. January rolls around, and I'm getting sick after a bite of food. And my dad came home from work or something one day, and he's like, she looks really bad. Like, she needs to go to a doctor. So I went to the doctor, and it was really funny because, in my opinion, it was really funny. We went, I got tested, and next thing you know, the fire alarm starts going off because somebody's burnt toast in the break room.
Oh, nice.
So the fire alarm's going off. Babies are crying because it was a pediatric doctor at this point. And they're like, you need to get her to York Hospital right away. They're waiting for you. You need to leave right now. And I'm in my own little world. My mom was like, well, can't we take her to dinner? Like, she hasn't eaten anything. It's been all day. And they're like, no, you need to go right now. They're waiting for you in the ER. Like, go. Long story short, I got diagnosed. 2 days later, I'm out of the hospital. Here's a pack of needles and insulin, and you're good to go. My mom was like, what do I do?
No instruction, just...
There was nothing. Like, they never told us. I mean,
Yeah.
they obviously told us I had diabetes. They never,
They don't tell you what to
like,
monitor.
helped
They don't
us.
tell you what to...
Yeah.
They just hand you the papers and say, here, go figure it out.
Exactly, yeah. And my mom still says to this day she learned more from the school nurse than she did with the doctors.
I believe
Oh, wow.
that. I
Yeah.
believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I'm not the biggest fan of some doctors either. So
Yeah, I mean, Joe and I have
Yeah.
had our problems with doctors. It
yeah,
happens.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
Some of them
But-
are good, some of them suck.
Yeah, it's just like cops or teachers or anybody
Yeah.
else,
Everything
Yeah.
else.
or fiancés.
Yeah. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes your mom doesn't like them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, it's not that my mom doesn't like him. It's he doesn't like
Oh, that's
her.
right. Sorry. He doesn't like her. He's snobby.
Nah, we're pushing it both ways. Now they hate each other.
Yeah, I mean, we're starting
I shouldn't
to
have said that.
It's a family feud now.
This is the Harasanis versus the Bears, man.
That's
Calm
it.
down.
Next episode's pay-per-view. We put them on each side of the table. Only one comes out alive.
Putting out the last names. Jesus.
Yeah, that was rough.
Well, I was going to do the Hatfield and McCoy, but it just sounded better.
Incredible. She's gonna kill me for saying that.
That's all right. Tell her we did it. All right, so
I just work here. I don't know.
Same.
with the diabetes and everything, obviously, is it getting better now? Because obviously your mom learned stuff and the technology is getting better now that it's tracking, and it probably is more prompting like, hey, if somebody got diabetes now, the app probably walks you through everything, what to do.
Not really.
Okay.
The app doesn't do anything. Like right now, this is a different app. This tells me what my blood sugar is right now.
Okay.
Yes, it's high because there's cranberry juice
Yeah,
in
because
here.
Joe.
But this is my 24-hour
Okay.
read.
That's cool.
So you're the problem, Joe.
I am. That's my nickname, is the problem child. Because I cracked my
I
head.
didn't know we had the same nickname.
Yeah.
Twinsies!
Oh my god. Yeah, because I cracked my head. I think you might have. I don't know if you remember.
One time when I was 4, I was in the car and I peed myself and I jumped up and down in the pee and was laughing, and then I smacked my head against the
That's
windshield in the
hilarious.
car and broke it. So yeah, I've done it. I have a hard head.
Love that. But no, I literally cracked my head. I think Chris held me on a longboard and we turned.
I
and
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Is there anybody? Yeah, but Fuzz has it. John has it too because he's got the Harry Potter scar. Is there anybody in your family that hasn't been dropped on their head?
I don't think Chris has.
Well, we can
He-
fix it.
When he fell, he fell
Really?
on
He's
top
the
of
most
me.
screwed up of all of you.
Oh, I don't think so.
I never know where he's at.
Well, he's definitely not subscribing now.
No, he's got to come on here and defend himself.
Yeah, exactly. No, because when I fell, he fell on top of me, so he just got bumps and bruises. At least I don't think he smacked his head. I know I smacked my head before that when I was little. I have a scar somewhere up here when I fell on my crib, I think.
So
I
you have
know John has it
diabetes, you're
too.
accident prone.
Very. I've
Okay.
had, when I cracked my head, they took me for a full body scan to make sure I was okay, and they saw that my intestines were all fucked up. So I had to get intestinal surgery.
I didn't know that.
Nice.
Yeah, that was super fun. Oh, I had to relearn how to walk.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I feel like now that I'm older, I have to do that every morning.
Honestly,
Get out
yeah.
of bed, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like a newborn baby giraffe. Like,
I like limp.
I don't
I'm only 20.
understand.
Well, I'll be 24 soon, but I'm like limping and my hips hurt. My knees are killing me. My ankles are.
Don't have kids that don't
Lord
get any better.
help me.
Yeah, anyways.
Lord help me.
Say don't have kids that don't get better.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at almost time here. Is there anything else you wanted to wrap up with, Joe? I know we're on diabetes right now. Is there any other questions for diabetes that you have, sir?
No. I have another question, though.
Okay.
I want to know in glitter in makeup, is it like glitter in real life? Like glitter. As soon as you get it out of the bag or the box, it's everywhere.
You
and
do know
I've
there's
had,
edible
like,
glitter, right?
That's probably even
love
worse now.
edible
It's all
glitter.
in my intestines. Like, my intestines are going to be pissed off. Every time I take a shit, it looks like a disco ball's coming out of my ass. Like, get the light.
I mean, how much glitter are you eating?
If it's edible, dude, come on now. Like, I make good decisions. We've discussed this. So, like, when it's in makeup, like, is it the work? Because, like, I've had girls get in the car, like, and they're, like, glittery dresses, and I can't get that shit out of the car forever. So, is, like, makeup, like, the same way when it has glitter in it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't wear like that much makeup all the time, but
Me
when you
neither.
have, anyway, when you have glitter eyeshadow
Yeah.
and you put it like in the corners of your eyes or like over here or whatever, it comes off, but it sticks to other parts of your face. It doesn't come off on like the makeup wipe or whatever you're using,
The makeup
unless you
remover.
probably take a shower, like
Oh, yeah.
in my experiences.
Right.
I don't have name brand like glitter. I have a James Charles palette that has no glitter in it.
Ah, okay.
So, but
you
like
shy away from it, or do you like glitter?
I love glitter.
Yeah?
Glitter's great.
You love
Like
glitter?
my mom.
I love glitter. Yeah.
I was
You
make-
should see my wedding dress. Whew.
Oh, I'm
okay.
Yeah. We'll have pictures
Little
at
hint.
least.
He's not listening, but
I
little
was going to
hint.
say, we can't show the pictures in the podcast. Noah might
Yeah,
actually
anyway.
watch it now that he's subscribed.
No,
Yeah,
I can do this and show you, but
That's true. You can't show them. I know something. No, it doesn't.
Well, we know a lot. No, it doesn't.
That's true.
okay.
I mean, we've been married for a while. He's gonna learn.
He's got a lot
lot
to learn.
Oh, you small child. Good luck. Godspeed.
Make friends
to
with
you,
Carol
sir.
now, man. You're gonna need her later.
Oh, I can't wait for the pay-per-view episode.
Yeah.
That was all I had. I really wanted to know that glitter thing. Damn it.
All right.
Glitter is the herpes of crafting supplies. It never goes away.
It does, and it's like, who did it? And was like, we're gonna take these little pieces of paper, right? Is that what it is?
Plastic.
Plastic.
So it's really
And then
bad.
we're-
The edible glitter is really bad, but that's not going to stop me.
I've never had edible glitter.
I was at I don't want to say it, but the farm store in York,
Yeah.
Okay.
and they have sangria mixes and something else mixes, and there's edible glitter in it.
That sounds.
It
Not
looked
appealing to me,
incredible.
but,
it looked incredible, but I know they're just microplastics. So like,
Yeah, I don't know why we've ever invented glitter. Like, what were we doing?
We like shiny things.
shiny things, yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna take it and cut it up, and then it's gonna get in your carpet and never leave.
Yeah.
It's a bad decision.
So, obviously, you are on the way to getting married to Noah.
Correct.
That is next year,
Mhm.
next July.
Mhm.
So by the time you see 12 more of these episodes, it might be already
yeah.
occurred.
Yeah.
But are you looking to
I
have
don't think
children?
we filmed that slow. Jeez.
Well, you have stuff
But the
coming
way
up.
you fucking edit,
Yeah, exactly.
insert Joe editing right here. He's not going to do it.
It'll take forever.
It's not going to happen.
Do you plan on having children?
I
at
want
some point?
25 and a half kids.
You want 25 and a half kids. I don't think that's going to work that way. I'm sure that.
Oh, dear.
I mean, I know how the gestational diabetes worked for one. So good fucking luck with more than that, because that sucked.
That is gonna be. Oh.
But I mean, more power too if you want 25. But are you going to allow Noah to breastfeed during the occasion so that maybe he can bulk up a little bit?
Can you get a picture of that for us for the podcast? That would be great. That would be wonderful.
Carol might like him more if he was
Oh
a
my
little bit more
God.
Right? Splitting the duties.
beefy.
You can't hate him then.
Oh, I don't even want to answer that. I mean, we all know it's not possible, but
He'll at least shave.
It's
the
not
nipples.
possible that he could
shit,
breastfeed.
Phil.
He could definitely breastfeed.
Totally.
y'all are weird.
Ah, well.
Why did I do this?
I mean,
That's what happens when you get in the basement.
Well, here's the question to find out if Noah is worth it for you or not. How many days a week does he force you to peg him?
What the fuck?
Calm down. You can rebuttal next week.
Here was the edge, and then the podcast went whee off the edge. You're the one that's drank the least.
I come prepared. 1, 0, 10. Which number?
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
That means it's not 0. Yeah.